The Mahabharata is one of the most revered epics in Hindu mythology. A grand tale of righteousness and injustice, wisdom and arrogance, love and betrayal. At its core, it tells the story of a great war between two factions, the Pandavas, guided by Krishna, and the Kauravas, led by Duryodhana. Krishna, the divine incarnation of Vishnu, played a crucial role in ensuring the Pandavas' victory. But what if the story had taken a different turn? What if Mahadev, Lord Shiva, the god of destruction, had chosen to stand with the Kauravas instead? Would the Pandavas still have emerged victorious? Or would the overwhelming force of Shiva's power have rewritten the fate of the world? This alternate version of the Mahabharata explores how the epic would have changed if the Lord of Destruction himself had sided with those considered to be on the path of adharma. In Hindu philosophy, the universe operates through three divine forces: Brahma, the creator; Vishnu, the preserver; and Shiva, the destroyer. While Vishnu ensures stability and order, Shiva is responsible for transformation. He destroys what is old so that something new can emerge. Krishna, as an incarnation of Vishnu, had already chosen to support the Pandavas, believing them to be on the side of Dharma. However, Shiva sees the world differently. He does not favor righteousness in the conventional sense. To him, destruction is neither good nor evil. It is necessary. In this alternate reality, Shiva foresees a future where the Pandavas rule a peaceful kingdom. But peace leads to stagnation. He realizes that for true transformation, destruction must come first. The world needs to burn before it can be reborn. And so Shiva makes his choice. Duryodhana, the eldest of the Kauravas, is often portrayed as arrogant and power-hungry. Yet he is also a man of unwavering determination. He believes he is the rightful heir to the throne of Hastinapura, and he sees the Pandavas as usurpers. In the original epic, Krishna refuses to support him, offering instead his vast army while choosing to guide Arjuna and his brothers. Feeling abandoned by the divine, Duryodhana turns to a different deity, one who has not yet chosen a side. Determined to gain divine assistance, Duryodhana embarks on a journey to Mount Kailash. Through harsh storms and freezing winds, he climbs the sacred mountain, fasting for days, meditating with intense focus. Finally, after weeks of penance, Shiva appears before him. Shiva. Duryodhana, because I am alone, the gods have abandoned me. Krishna stands with my enemies. If the gods choose one side, how can the other ever hope to win? Shiva, you are not alone anymore. Go now and let the world witness the might of Mahadev. With Shiva's blessing, Duryodhana is no longer just a mortal prince. He is now a force of destruction, and this changes everything. In the original Mahabharata, Indra, the king of the gods and father of Arjuna, deceives Karna into giving up his celestial armor, the kavach and his earrings, the kundalas, in exchange for a powerful weapon. This weakens Karna and plays a crucial role in his eventual downfall. You shall not be deceived, Karna. Your destiny will be your own. Now Karna enters the battlefield with his celestial armor still intact, making him nearly invincible. No weapon, not even those of Arjuna, can pierce his divine protection. But this time, Mahadev intervenes. Bhishma, the mighty grandsire of the Kauravas and Pandavas, is bound by his vow not to kill the Pandavas outright, but Shiva's power changes his heart. A warrior's duty is to fight without restraint, no more holding back. With this newfound freedom, Bhishma unleashes his full strength. Entire Pandava battalions are decimated under his onslaught. Even Arjuna struggles against him, unable to overpower the great warrior. Arjuna, a warrior of unparalleled skill, wields many divine weapons, including the Pashupatastra, Shiva's own celestial weapon. In the original tale, he obtains this weapon through penance and divine favor. But now Shiva himself stands against him. You cannot use what is mine against me, Arjuna. The weapon vanishes before it can be unleashed. Arjuna, once confident in his divine arsenal, is left powerless in the face of Shiva's will. On the final day of battle, when all others have fallen, two divine beings stand across from each other. Krishna and Shiva, the preserver and the destroyer. Why do you stand against me, Mahadev? Because the cycle must continue. You preserve, I destroy. It is time for the world to burn. Krishna raises his Sudarshana chakra. Shiva lifts his trident. The heavens shake, the battlefield trembles, the fate of the universe hangs in the balance. But just as the battle is about to begin, something unexpected happens. Krishna, the great strategist, lowers his weapon. I see now. This war was never about right or wrong, it was about balance. With that, he steps aside. Without Krishna's guidance, the Pandavas fall. One by one, their warriors are slain. Duryodhana emerges victorious. The Kauravas rule Hastinapura. But instead of a reign of tyranny, something surprising happens. Under Shiva's influence, the Kauravas' rule leads to transformation. Old structures are destroyed, making way for something new. The world does not fall into darkness. Instead, it enters an era of rebirth, one shaped not by righteousness, but by the power of destruction, paving the way for renewal. Because sometimes for something greater to be born, destruction must come first. The Mahabharata is often seen as a battle between good and evil. But what if it was never about morality at all? What if it was about cosmic forces shaping the world in ways beyond human understanding? Scene 2. A world reshaped. With Shiva's intervention, the war did not lead to a golden age under the Pandavas, but instead to a world reshaped by destruction and rebirth. The Kauravas, once seen as villains, became instruments of change. Krishna, the great preserver, accepted that sometimes creation must emerge from the ashes of ruin. Perhaps in this alternate reality, the true lesson of the Mahabharata is not about righteousness prevailing over sin, but about the necessity of destruction to create something new. If Mahadev had chosen the Kauravas, the world would not have ended in darkness, rather it would have entered a new age, one forged in the fires of transformation. After all, Shiva is not just the destroyer, he is the harbinger of renewal. Would this world have been better or worse? That is a question only the gods can answer.